Going live back on Facebook, Northern Michigan Dragway Facebook page. Patrick Boris, this is your final round in our junior class. For Aaron's Repair Shop, All Out Performance Fuels. The 12-year-old out of East Jordan dials a 797. James Vanderbrook, the opponent, Fife Lake, 1130 dial in. Vanderbrook goes red. Your championship here at the Blue Oval Battle 4 goes to Patrick Boris. And boy, he's having quite a weekend here with that junior dragster. He was our second place finisher in the run for the money last night. And now he takes the win in junior dragsters here at night number 1, and a big gain in the points for him. All right, we're giving the thumbs up. Ready to go, round 3 action in Pro Trophy. Ford versus Buick. Gonna be our first matchup here. The current score. Ford is winning 47 to 46. Ford on top. Third round, Pro Trophy. Here we go. Samantha Sarnowski, 85 Mustang for C. Peterson and Sons Trucking and Excavating. She dials in with an 836. Nick Grezik from Lake Ann. 96 Buick Roadmaster for Fraser Rentals. 837 the dial in. The win goes to the Ford. Point for the Blue Ovals. Right up on the score sheet here. 48 to 46. Here we go. Monte Carlo versus Kawasaki. David Evans, Toby Hamilton. Bike. Hamilton taking the win, 696 at 105. Next up, Andrew Heineck, 69 Dart from Interlochen. He dials in the 758. The opponent, Bud Roof. 93 GMC from East Jordan. Better Light going to Andrew Heineck, but not by much. He got their first, broke out. Bud Roof takes the win. He heads to round 4 here in Pro Trophy. Dustin Cesaro, Chuck Marlatt, our next pair here. Pro Trophy. Cesaro from East Jordan. 89 S10 for Shorty Numbs Racing. Cesaro Motorsports, BU Vinyls and Designs. Special thanks to Uncle Terry and Aunt Brenda. Chevy dials in with a 708. The Ford, Chuck Marlatt, 84 Mustang from Bailey for Complete Auto Repair and Exhaust Specialist in Grant, Michigan. Better Light going to the Chevy on this one. Down the finish line, it looks like it's going to be a win for the Ford. A double breakout. A win going forward, point for the Blue Ovals. All right, next up, Ryan Smith, 69 Chevelle, Flushing, Michigan. Dials in with a 682. Wayne Henschel from Harrison, 79 Camaro. Better Light going Smith, finish line, Smith. Jim Evans, big run here. This is Pro Trophy. Your points leader in Pro Trophy, Jim Evans. Buick out of Benzonia. Dials in with an 867. NM 1962, not sure who this is right side. Chevy 2. 820 dial in. We've got identical 60 reaction time. Finish line. It's going to be Evans taking the win. 869 on the 67. Greg Kish, Shelby Township, 68 Mustang. Doing double duty. He also won his third round matchup in bracket 2. 687 dial for the Ford, Don Oliver. 84 Monte Carlo from Brethren. 831 dial in. Chevy leaves first here. Red light start for the Chevrolet 008 Red. It's going to be a win for Greg Kish. The Ford. $50-46. Fords go up by 4 points. Here we go. Scott Glinski, Bear Lake, 99 S10 for Got Drool Racing. Take on Larry Tennant, the 79 Mustang from New Era, a 767 dial. Big light advantage here for Scott Glinski. 200 to a 400. Finish line. It's Glinski getting the win. The Chevy takes it. $50-47. Score. Chevy versus Ford here. Actually, Pontiac. Left side. Phil Anderson, Maple City, taking on Matt Letts. The 90 Ranger from Manton. That'll be a win for Phil Anderson. $50-48. Next up, Kyle Kidder taking on John Levere. $50-49, closing the gap again. Going back and forth all night long. Ford versus Pontiac on this one. Phil Robleski playing well. Take on Mark McPherson from Caliva, the Pontiac. The Plainwell Ford going to try and run down that Pontiac for the point. A round win. Better light going to the Ford. Down to the finish line. It's going to be a win for Phil Robleski. 6:02 at 116 takes the win by 1/100th of a second. $51-49. Martin Moore, left side, 71 Nova SS, Moore's Horsepower Garage, Little River Casino. The old school racing Nova dials in with a 733. Toby Hamilton, the altered 406 Chevy Power Machine, racer out of Coltmish, dials in with a 604. Bob Bushin. Whitehall. 75 Chevy Malibu Classic. Taking on Mandy Stevens. 72 Dodge Dart from Thompsonville, the cranky machine. That was an 862. Mandy Stevens. Chevy battle here. Terry Pendock. Kingsley Cakes Nova out of Kingsley. 72, that was an 814. Dan Snyder, 64 Impala with just a little bit sideways machine. From Harrison. 496 big block, 721. We've got, look at this, identical 080 reaction times. Who's got it dialed in? It's going to be Snyder. Taking 726 on the 21. Left lane got there first and broke out. Next up, Ronald Melnick. Ubley. 94 Polaris, Indy. A 696 dial in. Taking on Nolan Blanchard, 84 Monte Carlo from Benzonia. A 658 dial in. One launch for Nolan. Anybody's racing, it's fine. It's going to be Nolan Blanchard taking it. 661 on the 6. I didn't see what his dial-in was, but he got the win. There we go. Mark Smith, left lane Camaro. Taking on Ken Hansen. The Impala right side, Crystal, Michigan. Looked good. Sure was. 058 to an 098. 400's advantage left side. Camaro, and he's got a win. Mark Smith right on the dial with an 8. 688 on the 688. Next up, Scott Swander. 70 Challenger out of Benzonia. April Ray Photos. Thurlby Auto and Honor. Plum Dirty Racing. Take on Dennis Gilman. 82 Firebird, Volson Road Racing, the Bike Shop, and Muffler Man. $1,000th margin of victory going right side. What a race. 1,000 it came down to. Here's Rory Vick. Left lane RS Nova out of Riley, Michigan. Taking on Zachary Danker, Roscommon, Michigan. 87 Pontiac. Ready for bracket one? Okay. Ready for bracket one? Who's the Byron? Win goes to Rory Vick. Next up, James Persinger, Caddy Fleetwood, Free Soil. Big Eye Adam Rensman. Stan. 68 Camaro. Bracket 1 racers. To the stage lanes. Round 3, bracket 1. Pro Systems, bracket 1, round 3. Bring them up. Teresa Steiner is the Byron holder. Fleetwood leaving first, the old 75. 111. It's going to be the caddy taking it. Persinger moves on to round 4. Here comes Christina Mardlin. 95 S10, Caleb Auto Repair. taking on Gary Bowman. Boy, these two had a battle all season last year. Number 1 and 2 in the points. All the way through practically. Bowman right lane from East Tawas. 77 Cutlass 442. Good battle here. Christina been running a little bit tougher this season. Bowman been battling some mechanical issues time to time. I guess she has too though. She's higher in points. Oh, he was late on that line. See that one. Left lane double 01 for Christina. She's got a win. 7:58, 89 miles per hour. Takes the win by a 10th. Happy crew here. Need to dial in on the next bike. Alright, thank you, Bert. Scott Healy. 87 Chevy S10 Blazer from Indian River. Taking on Dan Smith, Belmont, the Grand Rapids machine. 71 Camaro. Good launch there for that S10 Blazer. 119, but the better light going Dan Smith. Smith getting the win at 695 on the 90. Once again, Pro Systems bracket 1. Round 3 to the staging lanes now, please. Concession stand will be closing less than 10 minutes. So last call for the concession stand here for Friday night. Concession stand going to close up here in about 10 minutes. Josh Kaziboski gets the buy run. .684 on the 85. Get back in round 4. V420 was our best reaction time. The 001, I believe that's Rory Vick. Is that right, Rebecca? Rory Vick, V420, had the best light with a 001. So we got some quick spray going down here on the starting line. .43. Winner, eh?
That's Mr. Patrick.
It is. Trophy, we just were searching them out. Okay.
They're not here yet.
We'll have it right in the winner circle here. So
Okay.
we are the champions. How about that? We'll get you your trophy.
Give me some caffeine.
Thank you.
Yep. Is my dad looking for him or no?
No, their mom's gonna run home and see if they can.
Hello. Get the runner up. Can we get the trophy from mine?
There used to be a roll control there. Soil has been bad.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Make sure you come up to the dollar model a little bit up here.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll be able to get 2 of them. Yeah, all right. All right, just about ready to go here in our 3rd round racing action. Pro Systems bracket 1, our $2,000 to win race. Current score 51 to 49. The Ford's on top. The blue ovals are winning. 2000 Mustang, the defending bracket 1 points champion. From Beulah, Stokes Auto Repair, Gino's Bar and Grill, 672 dial for the Ford. Representing the Blue Ovals, taking on the Chevy 69 Nova, Gary Lavka for Lavka Heating and Cooling in Kingsley. A 950 for the Chevrolet.
Dollar checks.
Better Lake going to the Chevy, right side, 011 to an 065 finish line. It's going to be the Ford taking the win at the right lane. Got there first and broke out 946 on the 950. Ford getting the win there. Up here, Travis Mardlin. Lakeshore Mechanical. Race out of Bear Lake. Dragster dials in with a 498. Take on Lucky Larry Murray. 2016 Mustang Roadster, Memphis, Michigan. Total Performance, Rick Sampson Race Cars. 2005 86. Better Like going dragster. Win for the Chevy.
So 15, right?
52 to 50. Next up, Rick Laputri. 77 Nova from Bay City. Laputri Racing Heads. 6 flat dial in. Bud Roof. 93 GMC Sonoma for Boris Enterprises. All out performance fuel. We've got a dead heat on the line. Who's got it dialed in? It's going to be a double breakout win going to Rick Laputri. Roof got there first, broke out by 300. Laputri taking the win. He only broke out by 2. Next up, Robbie Gervin. From Brethren, Tweak Performance and Fabrication. That's 10, down to 613. The opponent, the Ford Powered Dragster. For Diversified Underground Utilities. Mobility Chrysler, Tim Krasinski. Kip Burkhardt, Coldwater. 1000 to 515. For the S10, he has a lunch. Robbie Gervin gets it. It's all in the light there.
Bracket 2, round 4.
On those.
Next up, Eric Johnson from Onekama, 66 Chevy 2 Nova for Release on Race Cars. Shannon Rosen down here. Looking at crew chief. 595 for Race Ride of Onekama. Travis Millman from Caliban. Manistee County Battle. Here's the Blue Oval. Good hard launch there for the Chevy too. 019 to the 029. Better Like going Johnson. Dial takes the win by 4,000 at the finish line. That's right. Next up, Jeff Renaud. Sandusky, 90 Beretta, 558 dial in. Taking on the Kingsley Racer, 78 Monza, Bob Cornell. Red light for Renaud, 003. It's going to be a win for Bob Cornell. Systems carburetors. A 491 dial in. Mike Illig, the opponent from Gladwin. 70 Dodge Demon. All Pekotovich Funeral Home. Myers for Tires in Gladwin. Sponsors. A 637 for the Mopar. A 5,000th margin of victory. The door car had the light. Taking the loss by 5,000ths of a second. And the win going to the dragster, Jeff Ledford. Next up, his son Lane of Ledford, 16 Warrior, 515 dial. 74 dragster. They got Corey Micas. Your points leader here, Pro Systems bracket 1. He won both nights at Mopars Against the World with that Camaro to the tune of $5,000. '68 Camaro, Steve Micas Racing. Special thanks to Jesus Christ. We've got identical 029 bodies. A double breakout win going to the dragster. Lane Ledford takes it 516 on the 15 as Colter and Micas got their first breakout like 2,000 seconds. There's Fred Schwade, the 08 Warrior dragster. Sheboygan, a 516 dial in. Taking on Mike Stokes, 72 Challenger. From Calava for Stokes Auto Repair. John Williams race cars, a 544. Stokes takes it 544 right on the dial, 4,000th margin of victory. Dead on the dial with a 1, taking that win. Pairing up the dragsters here now. Madison McCormick, Crum Fountain, Team FU, McCormick Sawmills, Mickey Thompson for the 03 undercover. She dials in, 16-year-old, 477. Her opponent, Steve Micas, Ashley, Michigan, 90 Spitzer dragster, 540 Chevy for power. 523 his dial in. Takes it by 16,000ths with her better reaction time. They're 021 to the 35s. That's where it was all at, right there. 477 at 139. Maddie moves on to round 4. Here's Pauline Schwade, 74 Vega from Sheboygan for Pro Systems. She dials in with a 643. Joe Bauman, the Chesaning, 58 Corvette for Bauman Brothers Auto Parts. The Vet, 520. Better light going Joe Bauman. 036 to the 081. That's the right lane taking the 529 on the 520. Joe Bauman. Here's Frank Pills, 90 Firebird for Pills Wall Drilling. Racer out of Cadillac. Found his phone, ready to go right back racing. I helped him update his status for him. Lost my phone. 588 dials. Chad 6, his opponent, 587 dials for the Pro Systems carburetor. Human Electric, 27 Ford Roadster out of Parma. Mopars against the world champion, $7,500. Six, moving on. Red light there. Negative 240 for Frank Bills. Here's Big Ben Robbins. Howard City, 73 Vega for Big Ben's tires. Great shades. City done. Performance machining. Let's have Street Trophy. Street Trophy, round 4 of the stage lane. Street Trophy, round 4. Moving on. Hard launch in Imola. Here's Nolan Blanchard. 84 Monte Carlo from Benzonia. Negative 000 was the reaction there. Red light. Negative 0005 for Big Ben. Do it, Tim.
So we need to buy because my buy's coming out.
Bob Cornell, so far your best reaction time. Let's see what happens in this one. Nolan Blanchard and Jerry Brown. Bob Cornell will have the next round by left lane taking the win there of 661 and 103. As the right lane got there first and dove out. So we'll have 15 racers coming back in round 4.
Good. In bracket 1?
Yep.
15. Let's see. Your
Should be
pace.
good. It should be good. Probably got oil on it or something.
No, my paper probably does.
Right, something.
Do we have any idea how many we have in
Teresa
bracket
Steiner with a 2010 race tech. Racer Diversified Underground Utilities, our sponsor. 481 dial-in. Racer should be back. Once again, the best winning reaction time around was no 12. Last call, Street Trophy, round 4. Last call, Street Trophy, round 4.
15 checks. Okay.
Teresa, 482 on her 481 at 141 miles per hour. Hold them up just a minute, guys. We gotta have our computer girl back on the computer. Alright, looks like we're ready. Just gotta switch classes. Hold them there for a second, Ken. Round 4, Anderson Horsepower Street Trophy. Blue Oval Battle 4. Ford's up 52 to 51. Pull her ahead a bit so we can see her dialing. $837 right there. All right, pairing up the lovely ladies here. First pair, round 4 action, Street Trophy. Melissa Hendrickson from Scottville. Mustang with a 940 dial-in. Pamela Henschel. And the 79 Camaro from Harrison. 837 dial-in. Our first pair, round 4 action, Anderson Horsepower Street Trophy. 1:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Better light going to the Chevy here. 111 for the 205. Down to the finish line, it's going to be win for the Chevrolet, and we're tied up, folks. 52 all.
Thank you for doing 2 strike piles here.
Bracket 2, how many left there? 31, right?
There was supposed to be 61.
Okay. Attention the pits. Let's have bracket 2. Absolute Auto Repair. Bracket 2, round 4 to the staging lanes.
How many supposed to go back?
30.
30, right number?
Yep.
Just hoping I'm missing 32 or 33.
There were 60 last round, so
Rob Vandewater is Sam Snyder, red lit.
So we'll be down to.
Ellie Van Noller from Scottville, road 4, Colorado pickup.
30 next time?
Dials in with an 11:43. Bradley Anderson, 81 Olds Cutlass. From Flint, the opponent. Clean up here in front of him. Back the truck out, please. Back the truck out. It can't be double bulbing like this. Hey, back the truck out for a second, please.
Yeah, he don't know.
Doesn't know what that means.
Yeah,
That tree comes down left side. We got to rerun this race.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Okay, we're good. Left lane of 227. Right lane 089. And it's going to be the right lane taking it. 862 on the 859.
Put the Mustang away? Yeah. He said he had to make another pass, like, they bypassed the drone box, that grid thing. Yeah. Bypassed that, went back to the old setup. Because he wouldn't be able to sleep tonight if he went, yeah. He wouldn't be able to sleep.
Number 66 Barracuda from Thompsonville. 9 Flat Island, Bob Bushin from Whitehall. 3 lane 75 Chevelle. Street trophy as well. We just saw him run in the pro trophy. Once again, Absolute Auto Repair.
Probably we finish his round.
Bracket 2. 30 racers remains for round 4. Bring them up.
We'll be done by 3.
Odds and evens.
Pretty close to 3:33. Probably finish his run, 4th round on some mark, because that's after that. Not much after that.
All right. It'll be the Chevelle lead first. Here we go. Better light going to the Chevelle here. 061 to 01. 65. And the right side out front. He's got a win. 992. 69 miles per hour. The Chevelle heads to the quarterfinals.
I took a little nap in the van.
Scott Swander, your by-run holder. 70 challengers. Important race for him here. If he wins this race, he'll have the by-run with 5 cars remaining. Tom Hansen try to make it down to round 5 as well. 74 Dart. Mopar battle here. Better light going to the left lane Mopar though. Swander has the light advantage. Holding on to his by-run. Does he do it? And he does. 9:35 on the 29. Scott Swander heads to round 5, and we'll have the bye run next round. All right, we're ready to go. Let's have round 4. Bracket 2. What's the losers get this round, Rebecca?
$50.
$50 for losers this round, bracket 2. Linda Little, her neighbor, says, go get them. Kenneth Wilson says, I can hear them 4 miles away. This live feed is slow. Should be here. You better look if you're right here. Kenneth watching it. Way to go, Danny. Live on Facebook. Here we go. Round 4 of our $2,000 to win race. Here in Absolute Auto Repair Bracket 2, Joe Smith, the Ford 93 Mustang out of Traverse City, 629 dial for the Gone Green. High flying machine.
Everything off the ground.
The Chevy right wing Gary Lotka. Nova for Lotka heating and cooling. Gonna lead first with that 946 dial in. Got her tied down tonight. Goes up before the light. For the start. 53 to 52. The Ford's back up. Darren McChesney, 73 Duster, Team High Precision Plymouth. The Bad Habit Mopar coming off a win 2 weeks ago at the Corey Gunther Memorial. It has a 641 here in fourth round matchup against the Ford. 89 Mustang, Clint Seymour from Ludington. Better Light going to the Mopar. Left lane, and he's got the win. Bad Habit. 53 all. Phil Anderson, 79 Pontiac Phoenix from Maple City. Taking on Cody Raymer, 85 S10. Margin of victory. Both racers had identical 0:11 reaction times. Came down to 8th thou at the finish line. Anderson being that much closer to the dial-in. Moving on to round 5. $50 going to Raymer. Here's Robbie Gervin, 87 Chevy S10 from Brethren for Quick Performance and Fabrication. Taking on Joe Percy Jr. Better Light going this Chevrolet. Chevy takes it by 6 thousandths of a second, 6:15 and 109. Right lane actually broke out. 6th thou at the stripe. Here's Rob Lesky, Plainwell, 97 Ford Thunderbird. A&J Automotive Machine, 602. Darren Noaker, 71 Camaro from Cadillac. For Godfrey, Chevrolet Buick and Cadillac, a 593 dial-in. There you can see it. Pulls it out the big end as the left lane got there first, broke out with a 599 on the 602. Noaker heads to round 5. Chuck Reynolds, 81. Monte Carlo typically he's racing. Got the big out tonight. Lake George Racer, now the 615. Taking on Dustin Rose, Taylor, Michigan, 88 Mustang. Chevrolet 622 at 106 with a double 01 winning light there for Chuck Reynolds. You're right. Ron was 0:11 on the light, running dead on the dial. Ron Emery heads to round 5. $50 going to Dale Mardlin. Loss for the Fords. Around the Chevys are getting revenge. Jason Preston, the 68 Camaro from 6 Lakes, 659 Micah, Ashley, 79 El Camino, 713. It's going to be Preston taking it. 663 on the 59. Friday, Saturday. Kelly Smith from White Cloud. Chevy Roadster pickup action. 563. He is your points leader in the no box bracket challenge. The co-leader. Take on Brian Peterson, Papa's Toyota. Peterson has the light here. 1-7. Out though, and the win over to Kelly Smith. Running above the number, gets the win. Peterson had him on the light. Got there first, broke out by 500. Next up, Lou Robertson, 91 Chevy S10. North Branch, 615 dial-in. Taking on Keith Grubach, 69 Chevelle. Typically a 69 Chevelle. Look at the computer screen here. That's definitely not a Chevelle in the right way. Camaro. Normally races a 69. It looks like rain, but about 85. Camaro 8. Number 9 in the points for tonight. No box bracket challenge. Here's Rich Purdue, 68 Mustang from Bay City. 659 dial-in for the Ford. Taking on Al Broussard. 73 Duster, Allegan. Kalamazoo home part. That was a 631. Bay City Ford, 659 going to lead first. Ford has light advantage here, 014 to 014. 59 and 13th foul, margin of victory. Win for the Fords. Next up, Bob Vandewater, 71 Challenger, Cadillac. Home parts against the world champion. That was in with a 672. Taking on Scott Overcamp, Mantle Beach, Florida, 86 Oldsmobile. Attention the pits, Pro Trophy. Auto Body Complete Pro Trophy, round 4 to the staging lanes. Rory Vic, Byron. The win for Scott Overcamp. For 3 in the points, Overcamp with no box bracket challenge. Number 33 in the points, with no box bracket challenge. 84 Cutlass. Taking on Chad 6. Number 22 in our point series here. Most of those points coming in Mopars against the road. That big $7,500 win. Just 4 weeks ago. Dead on one that had the 049. Tough to beat that double O light there for 6. Moving on. Next up, Bob Schultz. The 66 Corvair out of Manistee. The Corvator. 643 dial in. green, the 02 Suzuki Hayabusa. The Cole points leader, the Michigan, or the No Box Bracket Challenge. After the Motorboat Bash here a couple weeks ago. 607 and 104. Mike Stokes, 72 Challenger. John Williams Racing, Stokes Auto. Mopar House in the 547. Randy Birkenmeyer. Little Mouse in the House. Out of Bertrand 596. Once again, we need Pro Trophy. Bring them up. Last call, round 4, Pro Trophy. Dead heat off the line, both drivers. 0-teen, who's got it dialed? It's the right lane, 596. Right on the dial with a 2 at 113 with an 0-15 reaction time. Takes win by 34 thousandths. Byron? Did we run a Byron?
That wasn't.
Who did Stokes hold it?
No, it was the other guy.
Oh, Birkenmeyer was our Byron holder. So the new Byron holder has Chuck Reynolds had a
No, he
Byron.
held it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Birkenmeyer didn't hold it. Okay.
That's awesome.
Randy Birkenmeyer holds on to his Byron. With 15 cars coming back, Randy Birkenmeyer. 15 entries coming back. He will have the round 5 Byron to the quarterfinals. She's just now starting to write them.
Okay. Tired.
There we go, Pro Trophy, round 4.
I know. Why I stayed last night when I slept in my truck. I got up this morning. My head hurt, my leg hurt. I had a migraine, my neck hurt. I was like, no, I'm not really going to get it. I'm not getting it again.
The angel helping. Bring him up. Samantha Sarnowski left lane. The Ford 85 Mustang from Pentwater, 838 dial in. C. Peterson and Son Trucking and Excavating.
Which one are you working?
838. The opponent Bud Roof. Agus Performance Side from East Jordan, 93 GMC Sonoma from the Blue Muffler. Getting the win for the Shed right lane. 031 reaction time, 020 red for Samantha. Right lane, Bud Roof moving on, 673 on the 70.
Tom Sherman says the trophies are on the table downstairs. Trophies are on the table downstairs.
Table number. Next up, bring up the next one. Jim Evans, left lane. 71 Skyler, taking on Toby Hamilton, 2000 Kawasaki. Leader moving on here in Pro Trophy.
What's the head lost?
Toby Hamilton. L496 here now. Ryan Smith is left side. Ryan Smith, his name didn't come up. 11 her reaction time, 3:55 on the 62. Breaking out and getting the win. Red light on for Ryan Smith.
Ryan?
Yeah, so didn't come up.
I thought it was Audi.
Scott Glinski, 99 S10 for God Jewel Racing. That was an 848. Chuck Marlette, 627 dial in for the Mustang. there for fourth. Score of 58 for the world. The Blue Ovals have 55. Another Blue Oval. Another competitor here, Greg Kish. Shelby Township, 68 Mustang, 688 dial-in. Dan Snyder, 64 Impala from Harrison, just a little bit sideways machine. 721, he's leaving first. Going to race here, on the 21. Win for the world, 59 to 55. Here's Barton Moore, 71 Nova. Moore's Horsepower Garage. Manistee, 733 dial-in. Nolan Blanchard, 84 Monte Carlo. JSS, out of Benzonia, Todd's Welding Fabrication, 2000 with a 658. Thunderbird from Plainwell, dials in with a 601. Josh Kozibuski from Manistee, over Yamaha R6, a 685 dial-in. Win for the Ford. Thunderbird takes the win, 6 flat on a 601, 119 miles per hour. Next up, Kyle Kidder. Kidder out of Frankfurt. Kirby's Backhoe Service. The 86 Jeep Comanche. Dials in with a 738. The opponent, Dennis Gilman, 82 Firebird. Carroll Lake, Olson Road Racing, Bike Shop, and the Muffler Man. The win. Kyle Kidder moving on to round 5. Cornell has the bye run. And your final bearing here. James Persinger, 79 Caddy Fleetwood. Taking on Christina Mardlin, 95 S10. Better Light going to the Chevy. 62 to 126, 600 advantage for the right lane. She gets the win, 755 on the 754. Smith, John Neiman. Final pair, followed by the Byron. Brian.
No, running field time.
Oh, that's Mark. Out. John Neiman gets the win. Dan Smith losing out here in round 4. And your Byron here for Rory Vick. Number 1985. I don't know why that- Oh, is it one of those, you know,
$750
One of these.
Oh, like it's $750.
$750.
Bracket 1, round 4.
Mandy Stevens.
Oh, that's really cool.
She's the Byron holder. How many left? Alright, we're just looking up the information on that round of Pro Trophy. 11 racers will be coming back, and we have a new Byron holder. It's an 0-11 reaction time. Mandy Stevens is your new Byron holder in Pro Trophy. Alright, we're ready. Let's bring on the first pair here in bracket 1.
I know. I'd like to see you barefoot crap together. I know, I'm starting to sweat up here now all of a sudden. I can't decide if I'm kind of cold or not.
How many's left here? 15 racers remain.
You said 750.
7 pairs in the Byron. This is your round 4 of bracket 1. The Pro Systems bracket 1. The winners move on one step closer to $2,000. Losers this round pick up what? $50 for the guys that go this round. All right, here we go. Round 4. Pro Systems bracket 1. Rick LaRock, 2000 Mustang, the defending bracket 1 points champ. The 4000 with a 672. Taking on Chad 6, the 27 Roadster from Parma. Small black Chevy for power. Represent World for Pro Systems. Dials in with a 586. He's got to win 682 on the 72. Win for the Ford. LaRock moves on to round 5. Travis Martin. Left lane. 499 dial in. Taking on Joe Bauman, 58 Corvette from Chesaning. Bauman Brothers Auto Parts, Chesaning, 520 dial in. Thankfully, I don't see any liquid on the track. Good to go there. All right, back into the action. Nolan Blanchard and Rick Laputri, our next battle. Laputri, 77 Nova from Bay City. Laputri Racing Head. A 598 dial in. Here in the All Automotive Lane, taking on Nolan Blanchard, 84 Monte Carlo SS from Benzonia. 658 dial in. Moving on to the quarterfinals. Here's Eric Johnson, 66 Chevy 2 Nova, releasing race cars, Big Johnson Trucking. Race car will knock about out of 595. Mike Stokes from Calava, 72 Challenger for Stokes Chassis, John Williams race car, 544 dial in. For Eric Johnson, 595, right on the both racers dead on. Stokes was dead on 0. Here's Lane Ledford, the 2016 Warrior, 516 dial in. Greg Boardman, 72 Chevy Nova, the 532. Ledford gets the win here with no 21. The 517 on the 16. Boardman, double 02 red light. Round 5. Street Trophy, round 5. Bring up to the lane now, please. Street Trophy. 5 cars remaining. Scott Swander has the bye. Back to one action. Robbie Gervin from Brethren, Tweak Performance and Fabrication. 87 S10, 613 the dial into the truck. Taking on Jeff Ledford. The 07 Ledford chassis. Vernon Dracer, Pro Systems Carburetors. Off that big runner-up in the $50,000 World Super Pro Challenge just 3 weeks ago. 2 runners-up, 2 nights in a row, actually, 2 days in a row. Started up in the big 50, and then a $5,000 race the next day. Double 01 for Gervin, 027 for Robbie Gervin taking it with a double 01 light. 615 at 104. Gervin will most likely be our by-run holder. 8 cars coming back. We'll get lane choice. But don't count your chickens. Next up, Teresa Steiner, Cedar Springs, 2010 Race Tech. Once again, we need Street Trophy. Last call. Last call, Street Trophy, round 5. Bring them up, be ready to race. Teresa left lane. 483, Madison McCormick from Fountain, right side. The 03 undercover.